Everybody, this is Nikki here with another episode of, Garden Republic's very own live from Help Desk. I'm out here in beautiful South Carolina, and I'm going to go over some information about grow lights, heating mats, and other things that might make your growing a little easier. Now, if you just got a box, or if you've had your box for a while, you might notice that sometimes growing from seeds can be a little bit difficult. I'm going to give you some tips to make it a little less stressful. Here we go. Now, some of you might be saying, why do I need a grow light? I got sunshine. I got a window, but as you could see, the sun isn't always shining. And especially depending on seasons, it might not shine for a week. Not everybody is as lucky as the people that live in Arizona where it's sunny all the time. Like here. It's been 4 days without any sunshine whatsoever. And without a grow light, my little sprouts would have really suffered. Now, people think that grow lights have to be expensive. They don't have to be. You could find an LED light for something like $20 on various reputable online bulk selling resources. Amazon. And they'll make a world of difference in your sprouting. I think I got mine for less than $30, and it took my little sprouts and it made it really, really, really pop. Now here's the thing. You may be able to get your seeds to sprout, but without sunshine after they sprout, they could start to struggle. So it's important to get a grow light. Now there are some really fancy ones out there. We're talking about $200, $300 grow lights. You don't need all that. Something simple is fine. Just make sure you're not scammed into something that isn't broad spectrum. Make sure you read the information and see that broad spectrum is in there. Now some of them have the red and blue lights, and some of them are just a standard color. As long as it's broad spectrum, you're okay. About warming mats. Now, some people say, we could do this without a warming mat, and you can. Lots of people do a really good job, but it's a lot easier if you have one. Think about it. Seeds are used to going into the ground, where the ground stays a relatively solid temperature. This is where, you get geothermal heating, you get all that. Or they have to pass through the belly of an animal, which is hot, before they're ready to sprout. With some of the plants, when they put their seeds on the ground, they won't turn into a plant again until they've gone through the bile and the digestive, the gross stuff of birds or animals. So the warming mat kind of replicates the warmth of the ground and the belly of the bird, if that makes any sense. Warming mats are not expensive at all. I think I got mine for $10. The company I use is called Vivo Sun, but there's plenty out there. There are super expensive ones. Again, it's not necessary. Just get something, and if you find that this growing from seed thing is your thing, invest in something bigger. You don't have to make a huge initial monetary investment just to get seeds to sprout. Now, there are temperature regulated ones. Those are super nice. I have a little bit of warming mat envy from some of the posts on our growing community, but it's okay. I'll get one day. People ask me, okay, I got my warming mat, I've got my grow light, what else do I need? Now, fertilizer is only going to be really great once the seeds start sprouting. However, having some nutrients ready in the soil for those first little roots is awesome. I like to use Super Thrive. It's a good broad spectrum fertilizer, and it'll start amping up that soil. I mean, soil has a little bit of nutrients, but a little bit more in there will take your seeds to the next level, and that's never a bad idea. So get some Super Thrive. Every time you water, just a tiny bit. We're talking a couple of drops in a cup of water, and that does a lot. So as always, everybody, if you have questions, if you want some product recommendations, or you just want to chat about your sprouts, we're here for you. So please go on over to shopgardenrepublic.com, click the contact thing. We have an instant message icon on the bottom old corner. Join our Facebook growing community, or just leave a comment below. We'll be here. We'll help you get the most out of your sprouts. Happy gardening, everyone.